Ready for a deep dive into something a little different today?
Definitely. Always up for a challenge.
This time we're looking at an excerpt, The Royal Encounter. And let me tell you, it's a wild ride.
Oh.
How so? Picture this. Diddy and Jay-Z, at the top of their game, summoned to a late-night meeting with the Queen of England.
Okay, that's not your everyday meeting.
Not at all. And the excerpt doesn't waste any time setting an eerie tone. We're talking thick fog, London at night, the feeling of being watched.
Ah, the fog. Classic literary move, right? More than just weather. It's like a veil obscuring things, blurring what's real.
Exactly. And it's through this fog that they're whisked away to Buckingham Palace, but not the usual grand entrance you'd expect.
A side entrance, hidden corridors.
Okay.
Subtle difference, but speaks volumes.
Totally. The excerpt mentions damp corridors, those creepy paintings. Even Buckingham Palace has a hidden side. Makes you wonder, right? What's lurking beneath the surface of the places we think we know?
It's like the excerpt is telling us, don't be so sure about anything. And in this unsettling setting, that's when Diddy and Jay-Z come face to face with the Queen.
Or at least who they think is the Queen, the way she's described. It's almost otherworldly. Not just your typical commanding presence, but something else.
I can imagine. You're Diddy, you're Jay-Z, you've reached the pinnacle of success, yet here you are, totally unnerved.
Makes you question, what does true power even look like?
Right. Is it the empires we build, or something ancient, untouchable? The excerpt really makes you think.
And just when you think it can't get weirder, the Queen launches into this monologue, basically tells them their entire lives, their successes, were all part of a plan orchestrated by forces they can't even fathom.
Hold on. Orchestrated? By who?
That's the thing she doesn't say, just drops that bomb and lets it sink in. Talk about messing with someone's perception of free will, right?
It's like the ultimate power move, to not just have control, but to reveal that control to those who thought they were in control.
Chilling. I mean, don't talk about an existential crisis, right? Like, what's the point of striving if it was all predetermined?
Yeah, but then it gets even more interesting because the Queen, she doesn't just drop that bombshell and leave them hanging.
Oh, what'd she do?
She offers them a choice.
A choice? Like what? Become royalty.
Basically, join her.
Hmm.
Become part of this ancient power structure, or resist.
Okay, so classic, join the dark side or fight for the light. But what are the stakes?
That's the thing. The excerpt doesn't spell it out. It's more like, join us, and you'll have unimaginable power. Resist, and, well, face the consequences.
Ooh, talk about a dilemma. Unimaginable power versus who knows what. How do you even process that?
It's like the ultimate gamble. And that's where the excerpt really gets you, because it's asking, what would you do? Choose power, maybe become a pawn in their game, or hold on to your principles, knowing it could mean losing everything.
Man, that's heavy. And we're talking about Diddy and Jay-Z here. These are guys who built empires, right? Used to being in control.
Right. But in this moment, they're totally out of their depth. Fearful, confused. It really highlights how far beyond the realm of normal human experience this is. They're in over their heads.
And then...
What?
That's it. The excerpt ends.
Seriously.
Yeah. It doesn't tell us what they choose, if they even have a real choice. We're just left with that uneasy feeling.
Wow. Talk about leaving you hanging.
It's like that fog that's been hovering around this whole time just swallows everything up, including any sense of resolution.
It's almost like we're being forced to confront that same uncertainty that Diddy and Jay-Z are feeling. Like, we think we have things figured out, but what if we're just seeing what we're allowed to see?
Ooh, that sends chills down my spine.
It's brilliant, but unsettling, right? The excerpt isn't giving us answers, it's making us ask bigger questions.
Yeah.
About control, about the true nature of power, about how much we really know about the world around us.
It's almost like the excerpt is saying, hey, you thought this was a trip? Buckle up, we're just getting started.
Yeah, it definitely leaves you wanting more. Like, where do Diddy and Jay-Z go from here? Which path do they choose? Or is there even a choice to be made?
I know. It's frustrating, but also kind of brilliant. Makes it feel way more real, you know? Like, we want easy answers, but life usually throws us curveballs.
Exactly. And think about that last image, the fog swallowing the palace.
Yeah, creepy, but also kind of symbolic, right?
Totally. Like, the line between what's real and what we perceive as real, it's not as clear as we'd like to believe. This whole encounter, this power structure Diddy and Jay-Z stumble into, it's hidden in plain sight. Just like the palace disappears into the fog.
Man, that's deep. Makes you look over your shoulder a bit, right? Like, what am I missing? What's really going on here?
That's the point. This excerpt, It's not just some fantasy, it's tapping into a very real anxiety we all have, that sense of, what if there's more to this story?
So what you're saying is conspiracy theories aren't so crazy after all.
Whoa, whoa, I would go that far. But it does make you question, right? Question the narratives we're told, the systems we think we understand, who's pulling the strings, how much control do we really have?
Big questions, man. And it all started with Diddy, Jay-Z, and a late-night invite to Buckingham Palace. Who knew?
It's amazing what fiction can do, right? This excerpt, it takes this outlandish premise, this royal encounter, and uses it to hold up a mirror to our own anxieties.
And it does it without giving us any easy answers, which just makes it stick with you even longer.
Exactly. We're left with this unsettling feeling, this urge to dig deeper, to question everything.
And that's what makes this deep dive so fascinating, right? It's not about the answers, it's about the questions. It's about prodding at those uncomfortable truths that lurk beneath the surface of our everyday lives.
Absolutely. This excerpt is like a doorway into a much larger conversation about power, control, and the illusions we cling to.
It's a reminder that even in fiction, especially in fiction, we can find profound truths that resonate with our own experiences.
And maybe, just maybe, those fictional tales can help us navigate the very real complexities of the world around us.
Well said. Big thanks to everyone for joining us on this mind-bending deep dive. We'll see you next time, same channel, for another plunge into the depths of thought-provoking content. Until then, stay curious and keep questioning everything.